Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Data Envelopment Analysis, a research series I had started. For better understanding, please see my previous video. In this video, before going to CCR model, I will explain why CCR model is important. Consider four DMU, DMU1, DMU2, DMU3, DMU4. Input, I had taken two input, x11 equals to 1, x12 equals to 5, x13 equals to 9, x14 equal to 13, x21 equals to 2, x22 equal to 6, x23 equal to 10, x24 equals to 14. y11 equal to 3, y12 equal to 7, y13 equal to 11, y14 equal to 15, y21 equal to 4, y22 equal to 8, y23 equal to 12, y24 equal to 16. Here I have considered two input and two output. Now I want to maximize the ratio of output by input. Now for DMU1, now we take DMU1. You can see here I will maximize this ratio output divided by input. These weights are unknown. I have to find for what weights of V1, V2 and U1, U2 this ratio will becomes maximum. V1, U1 belongs to the open interval 0, infinity. 1 indicates for DMU1. So for this value I will check, let V1 equals to 1, V2 equals to 1, U1 equals to 4, U2 equals to 2. 1 indicates for first DMU. Now after substituting all these values here, 7 by 8, that is nearly equal to 0.87. We got the answer for this value of V1, V2. Again I will check for these values. V1 equals to 2, V2 equals to 1, U1 equals to 5, U2 equals to 3. Again I will substitute this value here and the maximum value I will get 0.90. So I have the open interval 0, infinity. In this range I can choose any V1, U1 value. Now similarly for this pair also, now I got 0.93 answer. For let V1 equal to 3, V2 equal to 4, U1 equal to 8, U2 equal to 9, I have got this answer. So as we can maximum up to infinity. Here what we have seen, just once again I will tell you, there are 4 DMU, DMU1, DMU2, DMU3, DMU4. There are 2 inputs and 2 outputs. Now I want to compare which one is the best, but I am comparing individual, means I am making DMU1 as much as possible the ratio value, DMU2, DMU3, DMU4. Now for DMU1 I can, as we can maximum up to infinity. Now we take DMU2. Same, we can maximum up to infinity. That is, let V1 equal to 1, V2 equal to 1, U1 equal to 2, U2 equal to 1. So therefore the maximum value is 0.93 for this pair. For this pair 0.95, for this values 0.96, for this value 0.97. Again, by taking different value, again as we can maximize up to infinity. Now we take DMU3, similar procedure we can apply. Again, by taking the value V1, V2, and V1, U1, that is V2, V2, 3. 3 indicates DMU. Similarly here also, V1, V2 means this is V1, this is U1, and this is V2, this is U2. This is also belongs to the open interval 0, infinity. Similarly, for this value also, that is V2, 1, U2, 1, 1 is for DMU, belongs to this open interval 0, infinity. So as much as we can increase up to infinity, DMU1, as much as we can increase up to infinity. Similarly, DMU2, as much as we can increase up to infinity by taking different value of V1, U1, V2, U2. As similarly in case of DMU3, we can increase up to infinity by taking value V1, U1, V2, U2. For DMU4 also, similarly we can increase up to infinity, that is V2, 4, U2, 4 belongs to the open interval 0, infinity. Now before going to CCR model, we have taken 4 DMU, but we are maximizing. I am trying to maximize the ratio of DMU1, the ratio of DMU2, the ratio of DMU3, and the ratio of DMU4. But while I am maximizing the ratio of DMU1, I am not considering DMU2, 3, 4. Similarly, when I am maximizing the ratio of DMU2, I am not considering 1, 3, 4. Similarly, DMU3 and DMU4, because I am maximizing the ratio individually. If I am maximizing the ratio individually, means each DMU I can make the ratio maximum, because I am having the I can choose V1, U1, V2, U2 value in the open interval 0, infinity. So as much as I can make the maximum value DMU as much as infinity, nearly infinity, not infinity, nearly infinity. Similarly for DMU2, for DMU3 and DMU4. Then each DMU is efficient by its own, because when I will maximize individually, means DMU1 is winner, it has efficient value. Similarly DMU2 is efficient, similarly 3 efficient, and similarly 4 efficient. But coming to the CCR model, what CCR model will tell that while comparing the efficiency, while evaluating the efficiency of DMU1, we cannot individually calculate the efficiency of DMU1. We will take the constant of DMU1, DMU2, DMU3, DMU4. Similarly for DMU2, similarly for DMU3, similarly for DMU4. In my next class in CCR model, I will explain you in detail how the CCR model will work and what its advantages and how it calculates the weight. This is very important because if there is a single input, single output, then there is no need to worry. But when the input increases, the output increases, then it is very difficult to give the weight. In what way we will give the weight? By observation or by just giving just something weight? But CCR model will not give the weight by itself. Means it will give the weight itself, but it has some mathematical calculation. CCR will give the weight, but the logic behind is completely mathematical modeling, linear programming. So CCR model will not give randomly any weight. If CCR model will give the weight, means behind that there is a mathematics, behind that there is a logic, there is a answer, and everyone has to accept that weight. Because if I give or someone give the weight, means how can we give the weight? By observation. It may be right or it may be wrong, but CCR model will give the weight accurately because the formula behind and the logic behind that is completely mathematics. So in my next class, I will explain you CCR model. In this class, I have taken 4 DMUs, 2 input and 2 output. I maximized the DMU ratio 1 individually. Similarly, DMU2, DMU3, DMU4. But what is the use of that? Because when I am maximizing the ratio of DMU1, I not consider DMU2, 3, 4 constraints. Similarly for DMU2 and DMU3 and DMU4. So CCR model will tell that how to maximize the ratio and taking the constraints of all the competitors. In my next video, I will explain you CCR model in detail. Before going to CCR model, this is just some basic idea, because competition means what? If someone is winner, means we have to compare that winner to each competitor. Similarly, if I will not compare DMU1 with 2, 3, 4, then each DMU is itself a winner, because I can make DMU as much as possible, the value up to infinity. Similarly DMU2, DMU3 and DMU4. Then what is the use? Because I can make all 4 DMU values as much as nearly infinity, not infinity but nearly infinity I can make. But CCR model will not do that one. CCR model will take the constants of all the DMU and itself of the constant of that DMU. I hope you have understood this today video. In my next class, I will explain CCR model in detail. Thank you, students.